Hello, I'm Husanuma. In this channel, I would like to introduce Japan's economy and general topics. Today, I'll explain public revenue in Japan. Public finance is a branch of economics concerned with the income and expenditure of the government and its effect upon economy in general. Tax revenue is estimated to be around 65 trillion yen in fiscal year 2022 general account budget. Essentially, the government expenditure should be financed by tax and other revenue in the same year. But the current revenue accounts for only about two-thirds of the world expenditure in fiscal year 22 budget. As a result, the rest of the one-third relies on the revenue from the issuing government bonds, which will be burden to the future generation. The Japan fiscal situation has continued to run a budget deficit as its expenditure exceeded its tax revenue. The gap between them has been financed by the issuing national government bonds, construction bond, and special deficit financing bond. Public services such as social security, e.g. pensions and medical care, infrastructure, e.g. tap water and road, education, policy services, fire prevention, and defense services are indispensable for our affluent life. However, their provision costs much money. It is socially inappropriate to provide social security and education only for people who can afford its cost. It is also difficult to provide policy and defense services only for people who need them. If public services are left to be provided by the public sector under the market principles, they may fail to be provided in the sufficient volume or sufficient level. Thus, public services should be implemented in the public sector by using taxes to accommodate the need of public services. People need to widely and fairly share the cost of the public services to support each other and build a better society. Therefore, taxes can be accurately described as a social membership fee. Firstly, taxes are categorized by who impose tax on. Taxes imposed by the national government are called the national tax, while the taxes imposed by the prefecture or municipal government are called local tax. There are more than 40 national and local taxes stipulated by the law in Japan. Secondary taxes may be categorized by the targets taxes are imposed on. Roughly, there is tax on income, consumption, and asset. Taxes may also be classified by who bears the tax, effective tax contributor, and who pays the taxpayer. There are direct taxes such as income tax, for which taxpayer is identical to effective tax contributors, and indirect taxes such as consumption tax, for which taxpayer different from the effective tax contributors. Progress taxation. Progress taxation means a higher tax rate for those with higher income or more wealth, so that those who earn or have more tax at a higher rate. The degree to higher progressive tax structure depends upon how much of tax burden is transferred to higher income. If one tax code has a low rate of 10% and high rate of 30%, and another tax has tax ranging from the 10% 80%, latter is more progressive. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like it, please thumbs up.